welcome back. Welcome back to my channel for another video. First, I'd like to welcome everyone and prayerfully your day has been spectacular. And those abroad, may your night be peaceful. Now, this video is in reference to the Las Vegas judge who was attacked last week, and more concerns in reference to the safety of those presiding over cases due to the uptick of these events are now being magnified. Now, last year in 2023, I did a video in reference to a district court judge in my jurisdiction, as a matter of fact, located in Hagerstown, Maryland, unfortunately met his demise subsequently after an absolute divorce was granted for the plaintiff or the complainant, and the respondent and or defendant unfortunately arrived at the judge's home and the judge lost his life. There was a massive, and I do mean massive, manhunt for the respondent, defendant, who felt after losing custody of his children had nothing else to live for, and he too is no longer here. The lives of many were lost that day. Now, this story, because of the optics, I am going to present really quickly. Fair Use Act. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, which states really quickly, allowance is made for fair use of copyrighted material for purposes of commentary, criticism, news reporting, research, education, teaching, and or scholarship. It provides for the legal, non-licensed citation and or incorporation of copyrighted material by others which might be infringing under other circumstances. And then next, most definitely, my viewer discretion disclaimer. The following broadcast contains mature themes and situations intended for adults. Viewer discretion is advised. And because of the nature, and because, in my opinion, and the opinion of many, this was so brazen, again, for my viewers, viewer discretion is extremely advised. Now, Deobra Redden, who was the gentleman, 30 years old, leaped over the bench during the hearing last Wednesday and attacked the district court judge, who you see on the screen, Mary K. Holthus. And this looked like a scene from a wrestling event. Now, one of my favorite wrestlers, who's no longer here, Jimmy Superfly Snuka, I did a short on him months ago. And I'm going to show that because it honestly, when I show the actual footage, it's so similar. It's unbelievable. So here is a quick video clip of the Superfly. And those of you familiar with the WWE or the WWF back then should remember this classic.
He steps right up onto the shoulders of Andre the Giant, making him now 12 feet tall, and there flies the Superfly. He steps right up onto the shoulders of Andre the Giant, making him now 12 feet tall, and there flies the Superfly.
Now, that was just a snip of a professional wrestler or wrestler. This is a clip of what actually occurred at the Clark County Courthouse in Las Vegas. Again, viewer discretion is advised.
Get a taste of something else because I just can't with that history.
That's when Redden flew through the air, tackling her, sparking this bloody...
Once again,
Get a taste of something else because I just can't with that history.
That's when Redden flew through the air, tackling her, sparking this bloody brawl that sent one...
Get a taste of something else because I just can't with that history.
That's when Redden flew through the air, tackling her, sparking this bloody brawl that sent one...
Get a
now, according to many reports, and again, if you've listened to me at least one time, you will hear this word over and over and over and over again. I implore you to always conduct your own independent research on this video and any videos you may come across. Now, according to one of the sources, which happens to be NBC News, according to a police document, Redden, who was the man you saw leaping across the bench, said that he had a bad day. That's concerning in that there are many people that have to attend court for parking tickets they may be trying to fight or at least get points removed or whatever the case may be. There are also many people that are waiting for modifications of child support and other unpleasant issues when it comes to domestic relations. We're speaking about absolute divorces, uncontested, or some that were served with divorce papers and were not even aware it had gone that far. People may ask, well, how do you not know? Trust and believe when I tell you. From experience, there are many people who may separate and they may be under the impression that there could be a reconciliation in the future, when in fact it is not. And when they're served with divorce papers, they are completely surprised. And then with that, especially when you have children involved. You're dealing with human emotion, which can go left quickly, which you saw that in this video. Now, according to reports, and again, there's a wealth of information and blogs on this particular story. Judge Holthus was preparing to sentence Redden, who you saw again leap across that desk, on a charge of attempted battery. Again, Judge Holthus was in the middle of preparing to sentence Redden on a charge of attempted battery with substantial bodily harm, when, as you could see in the short clip, he leapt across the desk at her. And according to many reports, Redden stated that the judge had it out for him, and also, and I quote, "The judge is evil." Now, that was found and can be found on the declaration of arrest report from the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. And the marshal said he also apologized and said, "I'm sorry you guys had to see that." Now, the entire video is available, but I'm only going to show a snippet of that. Again, viewer discretion is advised. This is courtesy of Today. Again, fair use.
After that brutal attack in a...
Now that was a short snippet, and I'm going to advance it Again, for use. Courtesy of Today.
Highly anticipated update. Judge Mary K. Holthus.
Judge Holthus was injured and received medical attention. She remains sore and stiff, but thankful it was not more severe.
Judge Holthus releasing a statement thanking well-wishers, writing, "I am extremely grateful to those who took brave action during the attack."
And one more snippet. Again, this will be fair use.
Is it to have attacks or threats like this in a courtroom?
Attacks like this, these emotional, impromptu acts of violence occur probably daily.
As you can see and hear by the retired marshal, he states that these can occur daily. So, everyone that has to go to court for something minor, maybe even something that's being presented by the state's attorney, please exercise caution and be aware of your surroundings, because you never know, even with the bailiffs and the marshals, as you could see in these videos, what could happen. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and your comments are absolutely welcome. You all enjoy the remainder of your Sunday, and those listening from abroad, have a peaceful night. Until next time, be safe, be well, and you know the rest. Be healthier.